Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a new video. Today we are doing a Let's Play of Lord of the Rings War in the North. This is a very old game, it's from 2011, so this game is 10 years old at the time of recording this. And as soon as I recently got my Xbox 360 back from my home to my uni accommodation, bringing along, old games, F1 2012 I brought this with me. I thought, you know what, why don't we do a playthrough of probably one of my favourite games. It's not my most played game. I think that honour has to probably go to Skyrim, but this game is up there definitely in like my top 3 favourite games. It's cringy, it's got cheesy dialogue, it's a typical early 2010s game, the sort of thing you'd expect on a 360. It's not winning any IGN Game of the Year awards, but it's fun to play, and I enjoy playing it, so I thought I would give it a go. And what better way to play this game again and do it on YouTube, so you guys can enjoy the cringiness with me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a new game, if I remember how to. Okay. Now, the way that you should normally play this game is start on easy, and then you play the game through another 3 times. And I've honestly lost track of how many times I've played through this game. Obviously, each time you complete, there's 8 different chapters. Each time you complete a chapter, you level up, or you increase the difficulty by 1. The game forces you to do this. Now, easy is, as it suggested, is pretty easy to do. Normal is relatively easy too. So I thought I would give it a go on heroic and see how well I go at that. I know that this is going to be somewhat of a challenge, but hey. Also, if you can hear some random whirring in the background, that is my 360, which is currently been on for about 5 minutes, and is already, probably the same temperature of the surface of the sun, so, if you hear a massive bang and the screen goes black, the Xbox has killed me. Also, cringy Xbox Live username there. I don't want to talk about that. Now, in terms of who we're going to pick, I mean, there's only really one choice that I'd ever go for. Obviously, if you never played this game, the main story is obviously set when Lord of the Rings is set, but it's set in the north of the map, at the north of Middle Earth. And these lot go off and they fight their own little adventure, really. And their main goal is to kill Agandawa, even though Agandawa is killed at the end of Lord of the Rings. So I guess there really wasn't another prominent person that they could kill. Anyway, we've got 3 races to choose from. We've got a ranger, which is probably who I'm definitely going to pick because, well, I say Farron is decent. He's very good at close quarters combat, but I'm not really all about that close quarters combat. Andriel, I don't really like mages in any games that I play. I think Skyrim put me off the whole mage thing massively, even though I've tried to force myself to do one of those playthroughs, which I'm not going to do because it was so painful. We're going to go with Eridan, as he's just probably the best all-round character. So, enough rambling, let's get into it. And I'm not going to be skipping over any of the stuff. I say that, I probably will end up skipping a bunch of stuff and getting straight into the action. This is going to be quite a long playthrough. The 8 chapters are, well, the first one I know is quite long, maybe an hour and 15 minutes, unless I speedrun it. And my main aim for this is trying not to die. I'm not going to set this as a 0 death run, but I would like to get through without dying, considering, how much I play this game.
The Great War of the Ring.
Back when it's okay, right. First of all, putting subtitles on. We can hear Gandalf speaking,
Songs have been sung,
even though it's not Ian McKellen.
Told. The names of heroes like Gandalf the Grey, Aragorn the King, and Frodo the Ring-Bearer are greatly revered, and rightly so. Yet Sauron's grasp stretched much further than the lands of Gondor and Rohan alone, and his forces might have done great evil in the north of Middle-earth, had a handful of heroes not stood in his path.
Look at
Their
Farron.
stories, too,
Such a thick boy.
deserve to be told. Pay heed now to one such tale, which begins here in the town of Bree, just a few short days before Frodo arrived on his quest.
Aragorn.
This game was made.
Eladon,
Let's say it was made
well
back in
met.
2011. It's actually not that bad
and in
looking.
company with Andriel of Rivendell and Farin of
Also,
Erebor.
the
An unlikely trio to find walking through the doors of the prancing
this is
pony.
nostalgic
You were at
for
Sauron
me.
Ford
Probably
last
cringy
I
for
knew.
you lot, but
You bear
anyway.
news from Halbarad?
Yes. Grim news.
I feared it would be so. Quickly, tell me what has happened, but keep your voices low. There are unfriendly ears, even here in Bree.
3 days passed. The guard at Son Ford was attacked by 9 Black Riders.
Stand fast, Rangers!
We were overwhelmed, and the enemy passed into the Shire.
This is worse than I imagined. I know these riders. It is from Mordor they come. Our folk could not hope to stand against the 9 together. How bad were our losses?
Very bad. We tried to resist them, but they were surrounded by an aura of unnatural dread.
There is more you should know. After the rout, one of the Black Riders met with an ally, a man of great malice and power.
Agendaur. As our master commanded, I have stirred up the orcs of the mountains. Even now, I have a force gathering amid the ruins of old Fortnost. Return at once and prepare your forces. We will have need of them soon.
Noticed
My
Wolfrun
orcs
chilling
will
in the
be
background on the right
ready.
there with the
These
horned
lands
helmet.
have known peace for too. They will
He's
soon
the villain at the
feel
start of the
Dark
5th
Lord's wrath.
chapter. I'm gonna be nerding out so much in this playthrough.
If this Agendaur has a force at
Basically,
Fortnost, then
many
our
bad
position
things
grows
have
all the more
happened.
Desperate.
But why all this force against the peaceful halflings? It can't be the enemy sees them as a threat.
I will say this much. There is a hobbit of the Shire who should be coming this way with a great burden. If it falls into the hands of the enemy, it will mean doom for us all. Now this hobbit is adrift on the road with enemies all around. I must find him before they do. And I need you to help me keep him safe.
You are my chieftain. I will gladly do whatever you command.
I'm a part of this now as well.
Then we 3 are of one mind. How can we aid you?
We must reduce the threat from the enemies gathered at Fortnost. Travel there and do whatever you can to keep the enemy's eye turned towards you and away from the Shire.
Perhaps we will have help in this task. Eladon and Elrohir were in the north when last I heard. Any gathering of the enemy is certain to attract their attention.
Good. You could find no better allies than the sons of Elrond half-elven.
I hope we meet. But with or without help, the enemy will be kept busy. We'll make sure of that.
So there's the introduction to it. Probably unnecessary given Lord of the Rings is extremely popular. One thing I would love to know is how on earth Andriel and Farron know each other. I get how Eredon here would know Andriel, because if Aragorn is obviously, is raised in Rivendell, then Andriel's from Rivendell. How would well, obviously Eredon might accompany Aragorn.
Welcome. It's always good to see a ranger in my
Okay,
shop.
you know what? I'm gonna get straight to buying stuff. But yeah, I just don't understand how a dwarf would know Andriel. It's a bit weird. There is literally nothing I can buy. Oh, there's leggings. Do I have any of them actually? Yes, I do. Okay, well, looks like we're not buying anything. I'll buy 1 health potion because that's literally all I can buy. All right. Okay, let's go. I really want there to be a remake of this game. I'm so sad it's not cross-console, or whatever it is, whatever it's called, where you can play Xbox 360 games on Xbox One. Because this, yeah, I'd have just loved to have played it, but anyway, we're going with probably the 3 best haircuts in the world to go and be the biggest distraction known to mankind, aside from playing games when I'm supposed to be doing uni work. That's always a good distraction. Might have to edit out these loading screens though. Should be something I.
This is Fortnost, yet I see no sign of the enemy.
These ruins could hide a large army. We might even now be under the gaze of unfriendly eyes.
Well, we came to provide a distraction for Aragorn, and what better way to do that than walking in the front door? Let's be about it.
Right. It's distraction time. I'm gonna make sure this is actually recording because I don't want to get through half of this mission. So there'll be a quick break in the video in terms of my commentary, but I'll BRB. Right, I have since returned. I'm probably going to lower my microphone sensitivity just a touch. Obviously, I'm going to roll with this for now, and you're going to have to let me know in the comments if it is far too quiet. Because, you know, I won't know, and I'm not stopping the recording again. But anyway. Right, actually, you know what? I shouldn't be too, like, overly eager with this. Although they are only 2 goblins. The main, thing about this game here is just the level of. Oh my god, that is actually quite
Walker's fallen! Aid him!
Yeah.
Back on your feet. We have an
It's
enemy.
very gory. That's sort of like its standpoint. It's not good. That is. Okay, right, so he just did 70 damage in 1 hit. Jesus Christ, this is not gonna go well. Okay. Right. So if he's just taken off pretty much all of my health, how much do I have? I've got 100 and he does 17 1 hit. Okay, cool. This is... I'm gonna get so shagged. This is even the first mission as well. I'm just gonna be, I gotta be careful about this. You see, the thing that's really broken about this game is if you play it the easy way, although say the easy way, once you start getting hits like that on goblins, it is really easy to beat them. The way this game works is the further along you get a lot better weapons, and some of the stuff you can gain is just incredible. And there's a scene coming up. I say coming up. It'll be about 45 minutes, depending on how many times I die. There's a troll further on this mission. I'm losing track of thought here because I'm trying to do 2 things at once. Basically, he is hard to kill when playing it on normal. I say hard to kill. He's easy to kill. He just takes a long time to do it. But the good thing about it, when you get to playing this thing for the 4th time, you think, oh, it's on legendary, it's going to be difficult. But oh, that was close. The amount you level up.
Claims him.
Oh my god, Farron's already dead. Oh, nearly dead.
Looks like another ranger.
Oh, this is good. Oh god. I gotta get in close with these guys. I can't. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Yep. Alright. I guess we're playing on normal. It really doesn't mess around when it says it should be 2nd playthrough. Oh my god. Okay. Right, well, I shall return on normal difficulty like I should have done from the start, so right. We are back. This time on normal difficulty. I have not done anything else. I've literally just run straight from Bree to Fortnost.
Servants of darkness.
We've been given an extra health and power potion. Not that I ever use power potions. That's just what the game naturally gives us. So yeah, I think this is
Servants of the enemy,
easier.
beware!
Yeah, it seems to be a lot easier. The only reason I changed it is I could probably sweat it really hard, and maybe do. Okay, head going for a roll. Heads will roll, I guess. Yeah, I could probably sweat the first mission on heroic, but I'd have to properly try. The issue that's going to arise is playing on heroic. It says it's for second time playthrough. It is to an extent, but that takes into account pretty much the first mission. After that, the second one I know is one of my least favourite ones. The second, the fourth, or the second and the fourth missions are insanely hard. On the first playthrough on normal, and to an extent easy. But this would be like, if you're F1, this would be like trying to beat Mercedes in a Williams. If you watch, if you play World of the Tanks, then this would be like trying to 1v1 and hit an EBR in a Lynx, or even a tier A EBR in a Lynx. It's just not happening. So yeah, that's why I've lowered the difficulty, and so far it's going really well. The one thing that I think I love most about this game, aside from just the sheer brutality of it, is hello.
Farron needs our aid!
Oh, Farron's already done. Wow, he is very useful. Although to be fair, there's 4 goblins over there. So, the really good thing about this game, apart from the brutality of it, being able to sever heads quite easily, is the fact that you can evade like enemies by clicking B and dodging and rolling out the way. It just makes the whole experience so much nicer to do. Like, I think goblins are going to come through. Oh, there's some over there. So like this, say go up to this guy, and I could just roll behind him and then come behind him like this. It just adds a lot more versatility to the combat. It's not like COD where you just you sit in your camp. You can not really slide past people or like roll out of their way. I guess I'm probably making this more complicated than it actually needs to be, but yeah. It's also just very nice, slick gameplay. It's very satisfying at times, especially when you start getting like combinations, as you can see on the right hand side there. When you start hearing this really deep slicing noise,
The gate has opened.
or we might see it here with these goblins coming to play, who's going to get chopped up first. If you get... well, I'll tell you when it happens. There, so that type of noise there, you just constantly pushing them back and they can't do anything to you. It's so satisfying when you do that to something that's got like 3,000 or 4,000 health. It's pretty nice. The skill tree is nice, it's simple. That guy's not doing too well. Yeah, so since we're here, all I've got to do is skill tree. So this whole leveling up system, I usually just go pretty standard. I make it, you know, we get 3 points every time we level up. The highest level is 40, and I just upgrade them in like 3s. So I don't all focus on strength. I do it, you know, neutrally. This obviously is pretty self-explanatory. This is archery, so this can give you like stun arrows, or it can fire multiple arrows at once, give you, you know, better damage with bow. This is like melee combat, and this is just evasion and running around being invisible because Eridan is just too overpowered. The other thing I like about this game is there is durability on the weapons and armor. So you could have this. I know there is a I'd say it's probably more like a horseman's hammer. It's all intents and purposes just a pickaxe that you get in the 3rd chapter, or you can find in the 3rd chapter. And it is so powerful. Like, it's probably one of the most overpowered weapons you can get at like a low level. But it wears out really quickly. So you got to choose between having a weapon that'll last the entire mission, or one that'll last half the mission but make it really easy for you. So these spider, you know, this game looks better than most games do nowadays. and I don't know why. I mean, there'll be someone who say it looks shit, but I think it looks amazing. I guess it's just me having a soft spot for this game. Also, what I like about this game is little secrets that you can just
Like another ranger has hidden some supplies
go and find. So Eridan has this thing where you can find rangers' hidden supplies that they've stored in walls somehow, and you can get some pretty decent loot from it actually. So that's his special power. Farin has the ability to see weak walls, which might hold hidden chests. Also, Farin has a really good ability of picking up a load of gold. And I never really understood why people played him until I did like the 4th mission once, and I picked up like about 20k's worth of gold. Just by playing Farin. I'm not going to be destroying all of these boxes, don't worry. I was just curious to see if there's anything. Look, hello. What's this? Have I never noticed this bit before? Right, so I think here is an example of a wall that Farin would destroy. Obviously I can't do it because I'm a ranger, but he would see like an orange outline there, and he'd be able to knock it down. The fact that I've never noticed this... Have I noticed it before? I honestly can't remember. It's either the second time I've been in there or the first time, but that's actually kind of disappointing. Oh... Still learning new things in this game. It's 10 years old. Feels good. We've got a two-handed sword. I think they're the same. No, that's better. That looks cooler and it has a better low damage roll. Wow, sound like for all the tanks. Jeez. Also, we get some nice juicy rings that give us little upgrades and stuff. I'm not going to try and get... No, he's gone. Oh! Well, I was going to show you where we're going, but I guess we're not.
Are not sound.
We must find a way out of these pits.
Right. Conveniently opening the door for us so we can go and fight a horde of little tiny vicious goblins. Which is going to be fun. You can hear them snarling away in the background. Oh no, that's not. I forgot about him. There you go. Soz. Alright. I don't really know how to do live comms like this, because this is going to be editable. It might be edited. I'll edit over like the boring stuff.
These goblins are small.
I don't really know what to say. I'm not really one for live comms. Before, I'm usually all about F1. But yeah. Now we get to hear all the punch and combat for these two. Well, these three actually. Nice. Just the literally disintegrating bodies. Everyone's like the most badass character out there. Don't know why. Also, I am not going to be using this two-handed weapon for long. As soon as I get the ability to go,
No enemy missiles can break this shield.
what is it? Double-handed? Dual-wielding, that's it. As soon as I have the ability to dual-wield weapons, I shall be going straight for that. Because it's just even more borderline overpowered than this character already is. He's not as tanky as Farin. I guess the wolves have got a lot of damage and are very tanky. But Eridan's more about maneuverability and all around like decent attacks. Range is probably Eridan's strong suit. So we're going to use a health potion there. Farin's going to get his ass kicked too after he said that. There's two archers dealt with. I also love how the archery system in this game is probably considerably better than any other game I've played, especially Skyrim. Oh, there you go, Farin's fallen. Guess I'll help out these monkeys. But yeah, like, you just aim anywhere in the general direction of an enemy, you're most likely to hit them. Aside from Farin. I don't want to be hitting him. Yeah. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna... This is a... Obviously this is going to be done relatively quickly as a playthrough because I know where everything is. And I know where to go for stuff, but I guess that makes it probably easy for you to watch instead of me just mulling around What am I gonna do now? You know, I've did that around for half an hour and I don't know where to go. That's sort of how I usually play games. Yeah, this is thinking back to when I got this game. I was in year 8 music.
You face a ranger now!
And I'd got the game the day before, but I hadn't had a chance to play it, so I was sat there. It was like the second to last or the last lesson on like a Tuesday, I think. The fact that I remember this is actually kind of upsetting, but whatever. And I was sat there in music. I was like, I cannot wait to get home and play this game. I remember got so much piss taken out of me because I was only allowed to play half an hour of this game because it was like quite violent. And back in year 8, I was like 12. Obviously, back then people were playing COD, but whatever. I guess parents were in that regard. You can make this game a 12 just by turning the gore off, but where's the fun? This game prides itself on that black gunge going everywhere. Title of your sex tape. Don't know who else saying it, whatever. Convenient game, so especially with killed enough enemies. Yeah. It was just a one of my fond school memories. I hated school so much. It's a fond school memory. It was annoying. Obviously, you know, I'd play this game whenever my parents were now, and I'd play for like hours on end. But thinking about it, I've actually had this 360 so long, and the first ever game I got on my Xbox, I remember I used to play my first ever games console I got, Nintendo DS. If you class that as a games console, I played that so much. Mario Kart and DTM Race Driver 3. Oh, they were some absolutely incredible games. I can hear someone lurking up here. Where is he? Have they all gone? Oh, he's there. I can't even get that way. Yeah, so I got the Nintendo DS about a year later. I got the Nintendo Wii. Mario Kart there was amazing. I think I played much else on the Wii apart from Wii Sports. And then it got to 2010, and I was like, I really want a 360, so I saved up enough pocket money to get one. He's moved, son of a bitch. I can't be thinking around here doing nothing. Oh, I thought he was going there. So yeah, I got this game. First ever game I got on 360 was Blur. It was an interesting game. Was Blur. It was, as you can imagine, it was very heavy on the whole light side. Like I guess I hadn't really played much like games before on a big screen. I say a big screen, like more than a Wii, because you have to be quite far away from a Wii. Well, at least I was. But I remember playing Blur. 45 minutes into that game, I had a massive headache. And so we've got a slight budgie that's been captured. Peter, we have a field day with his controller. Jesus. Oh, this guy's gonna get absolutely infected. Look at us, 3 Karens coming in to rescue the trapped eagle, who we don't know whether he's good or not. Obviously he's good, he's an eagle, but still, whatever. Look at that guy. I'm a little scared of him now because he just bit someone's head off. Yeah, nice. But yeah, Blur was the first ever game I got, and then I quickly moved on to Forza and F1, and yeah, that sort of started my spree of games, and then I got this thing. Maybe a couple of years after it came out, I think actually 2 years after it came out. I remember going around to my mate's house and playing it, and being like, oh my god, this game is amazing. And I remember we were so shit at it back then, it took us so long to complete the first mission. I'm going to set the Luigi free. There you go. Somehow we have the pure brute strength to cut chain with a sword, but hey. Yeah, that's kind of what started this game, going around to the place and playing it, and then nagging my parents for months on end to let me have the game. And I got it, and I literally just fell in love with it, and I played it constantly. And I think I've gone like a year without playing this game, actually. Like, even heading home, and having the option to play F1 22. Okay. I guess we're sprouting weapons out of the ground now. But there's a hole there that's off, but yeah. Like, even having the ability to come home and play any game I literally wanted, I spent hours playing F1, Forza, Rubber Tanks, Skyrim. I'll always come back and play this game for at least like an hour, just because, you know, it's one of those games that you can just switch on and play, and it doesn't hold your hand much, but it's very easy to pick up, and I guess that's why I like it a lot. And it's a very appealing game to play, and I was planning on getting it on Steam so I can play it on the laptop. So on the laptop, like on my laptop, or getting like a gaming PC and running like really good graphics and seeing how more brutal it was then. But they took it off Steam, and I was so disappointed. That's like one of the most disappointing moments of my life, and I've had many disappointing moments in my life. Yeah, still got an Xbox, my Xbox hasn't died, the disc still works, so I guess it's a win-win really. It's, I think these guys are actually taking the yet to sod off back up to the Citadel. So we can build them later, I guess not.
You face a ranger now!
Jesus. It looked like we're literally just being bukkake on by everybody. Oh, look at these guys. Oh, look, he captured an eagle. Guess what? Here it comes. Insert Mary saying the eagles are coming. Yep, someone's really pissed. Someone's also had their Weetabix this morning because he is actually gaming on those guys.
I thank you, friends.
Yeah, we're gonna skip past this. I'm probably gonna skip all of the text because I don't really have a tendency to read them. I think I've gone through the text once. I got bored. Basically, he saw Agendawa and he saw Tharzog, who is the Chapter 1 boss.
I will assist.
So he's gonna help us. He's gonna
those
be
doors, we'll
our
find a
little,
passage and
our little
those-
pet. Yeah,
Very
right, let's go.
well.
Come on. All right. So yeah, he's gonna be our pet. He's gonna be helping us out through the mission, and we have the ability to call him down to kill an opponent whenever we want, sort of like a cooldown thing. So we're going to be using that occasionally. I'm not really one for using Belaram all too much because I don't really need him. There isn't much that he does that I can't do quicker anyway, and in a much more fun and emotionally satisfying way. Now, who does this belong to? Okay, this is also another really good thing. If I don't have, or if I have a bit of armor that I can't use, I can give it to either my companions, and this is amazing for playing with friends. You can play split screen on this, but being able to give items to your companions, they do level up with you, and they do. I don't know about this, so don't quote me on this, but I believe they also add skill points. So these points here. But I believe they add them in a very linear way, so they just add them like across the top 3 and then across these next ones. They don't specialize like I'm gonna do. But I do remember swapping to Andriel halfway through a playthrough, expecting to be on the same level. So if I wanted to go now and swap to a different character, I would start on level 1 again. So never swap characters halfway through a playthrough. That's my recommendation for this game. What we're going to do now is switch to a double-handed. No, double-handed. I've been really special about this, aren't I? Okay, well that's better. Yep, I think that gives me more power anyway. Well, put it this way, 39 and 43, and then we've got 21, yeah, it's going to give me a lot more power. In before we sell them, because we don't actually need them. I also love how shops are like lying around the map, and you can easily pick them up, and you can get some amazing stuff as well. Just from the shops lying around. The shops are really good for picking up arrows and just selling stuff so your inventory doesn't clutter up. Obviously there isn't much space, and a lot of this does get filled with random crap you find. But having the ability to go and buy stuff like headgear, which I don't have, a better chest plate, fair enough, better gloves. I don't think there's any one-handed weapons here, so I think I sold all of the ones that I had. Yeah. There's no better leggings, there's better boots. So yeah, it's just it's nice to be able to go through and change and improve your armor as the mission goes on. You don't have to wait for the mission to end to do all of this. Obviously it is a bit time consuming, but my gamer hands allow me to do it relatively quickly, so there we go. I also used to have, like, you know when your imagination runs wild as a kid and you pitch yourself in scenarios? I always used to think that I was like fighting alongside Eridan, and I had this amazing, really dark green and black overalls, like the one he has on. I always thought that's probably the coolest like armor that you could have. Not just like typical medieval knight armor, but like the one that Eridan has here. Just sort of like a little skirt, but stuff like that is awesome. I don't like Farron's armor, but yeah, like these two look amazing in terms of the armor layout and how it looks, and it gets a lot more badass the better I get. Now we're going to meet a goblin sorcerer, because apparently this is fun. So that didn't go as planned. Yeah, these things. I could imagine I would get stuck basically here. As we use one of our power hits there. No, there we go. Yeah, this guy's holding us back for some reason. But yeah, I can imagine I'd get stuck here massively. I'd probably get stuck in the goblin tunnels just with the sheer amount of enemies that there were. That's bad English. I stopped reading English literature at the end, halfway through year 12 because it sucked. Yeah, I loved English language in GCSE. Whoever was marking my work was obviously a fan of zombie writing, because I remember we had to write this makeshift story, like a fantasy story about something, and I made mine to do with a zombie apocalypse, where this guy was like left behind and escaped on a bus. I know it sounds a lot like COD, but I never actually played COD before that. I think the shooting game I played was Battlefield and James Bond. Might do a playthrough of the 2 James Bond games I have, because they're another really cringy set of games, but I really enjoy for some reason. Also, this just looks great. Like, I don't understand why, you know, this is 10 years ago, and it still looks really good. So, props to this game for holding up graphics. Also just realised we're probably like over half an hour into this video. We've only got like past the second chapter, so yeah, let's do this game off. Another thing I like as well about this game is the fact that these guys can block, and it can severely hamper you attacking them. When they block, it knocks you back. I'm actually going to die. I suppose. Yeah, I like Andriel as a side character. She's a lot useful than Farron is, because she can put up these little bubbles of steroids and it can heal you. And she does that a lot. That's like her. That's probably the most useful she ever is, because she just sticks them up constantly, and they protect you from arrows and projectiles. And it's just fun. It heals you. You can just stay inside that and save all the damage then. Come in and try and steal the kill and fail. Yeah. I guess this is also good as well because they're not trying to remake Lord of the Rings. They're doing it separately, and that's why I've always loved this game, because I'm a massive Lord of the Rings fan. And I will fight this point till I die. Lord of the Rings is the best franchise out there. It is better than Harry Potter. You can't really compare it to Star Wars, obviously, or Star Trek, but Lord of the Rings is better than Harry Potter. Let's see how that one goes in the comments. I reckon that'll be fun if you've made it this far into the video. So there's a sorcerer there. What we're going to do now is we're going to use, we're going to hide here, and we're going to wait for Belleround to. Don't do it! No! You go to attack him. Okay, fine. Right, so we're going to use Belaram here. He's going to jump on him, rip his head off, and that's going to help us considerably. It doesn't really help us. I could have done it without him. I just, you know, I just can't be arsed, really. Yeah, I could rant on about this game forever, but it's just, you know, it's not trying to remake stuff. Like Skyrim, I'd say a lot of the gaming rules. It was one of those like massively influential games that, you know, put a really high bar on what games should be in terms of this, you know, this massive open world thing. And I get Fallout did that as well, but Skyrim, the detail in that game, you know, we're still uncovering stuff now about Skyrim. That game is 10 years old as well. I think 2011 I think came out. Yeah, it's just nice that this game is its own story in of itself, and it's not copying Lord of the Rings. You know, we're fighting up north, we're discovering all these new places that are mentioned in, you know, the Hobbit, Lord of the Rings saga, and it's just, yeah, it's nice. I guess that's why it appealed to me so much, because I could be like, oh yeah, I remember this when watching both films and playing this game. You also get to meet the Fellowship of the Ring, but that'll come at the end of chapter 2 before we start chapter 3. We've got another bit of armor for Andrew. God, stealing of our stuff. That's the same one. I'll give this to Farin. He can have a big club. Right, so that's the second chapter done. It gets a lot more fast-paced. I'd say Fortnost is maybe like my 4th favourite mission. I know which one my first is. My favourite is the Etamor's mission, chapter 3. It's a relatively long mission, and the boss is pretty tough, but it's just one of those very satisfying missions. It's sort of chapter 3 is the turning point in the game where the enemies start getting a lot tougher, but you also start getting a lot more powerful. So, I mean, if I remember, I'll give like a what did I think of each chapter?
Well done. I am free to fly.
You know,
Could it be?
you were gonna. I'm gonna ignore the
That
budgie
sounds-
for now.
They are likely.
Then let's...
Yeah, let's go.
wish-
Come on. Thank you. And there's another shop here. So I guess this first mission does hold your hand quite a bit in terms of the amount of shops it gives you. It does like lessen the further on you get, but I guess that's good for first mission. It doesn't just throw you in at the deep end. I've got nothing else to sell apart from a gold plate in a box, because people keep plates in box in this area. Oh, we've got some. Oh, we're really picking up some good weapons here. There isn't any. Oh, there's a one-handed axe that's better. Oh, it's only got 95 durability there, so I won't bother. Yeah. Work with these. He's looking dank. Look at him. So it gives me massive Assassin's Creed vibes. And I love the old Assassin's Creed games. Never completed one, I just loved playing them. Right, okay, let's go. Keep an eye on that little walkway there, because you're going to see 2 elf twins run across it. I missed out the first ever time I played it. There's nothing in here, no.
The elf twins can give us a hand.
Right. Rightio. Yeah, that's where we're going. That big phallic-shaped
We
object
must
up
find
there.
a way past this gate.
I'm going to... Yep. Yeet.
It's good to have an eagle on your side.
Erdan stating the bleeding obvious. Yes, eagles are totally OP. That is a considerable amount of enemies. Wow, okay, you know what? We are doing a bit here. Actually have to focus for this. I also love how the turnaround is so quick when fighting enemies. You can go from attacking one guy to attacking someone maybe behind you in half a second. So if someone starts blocking, you just turn around and you can batter the other guy.
You face a unedited now!
Okay. Oh, you dropped a power potion. I'm not going to use any of those, because why would you? Free healing station. Oh, there's a map. I forgot about the map. Come on. Okay. Alright, healed as much as I could. We'll go... You actually can't get up there, I don't think. Yeah, no, you can't get up there. Ugh, the tease is real. This game. The amount of nostalgia I'm feeling is just incredible. I don't know why. It's just one of those games you play and you're like, oh, give me more, like I want to inject it into my body because I enjoy it so much. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. The only drug you should be doing is life, because it ruins it. Oh God, the people that say I'm high on life, yeah, you're definitely smoking something.
I recognize these signs. A ranger has left a hidden cache here.
It's just steal all of these poor guys' stuff. Right, I'll give this stuff to you. You can have a hammer, because why not? One dexterity or one stamina, yeah. Okay. Right. Onwards we go. And now we get to encounter one of the most overpowered weapons in the game. At least one that you can't take with you, and it's a mounted crossbow. Which I don't think was ever used in any of the Lord of the Rings films, so I guess they've just made this up out of nowhere, given the fact that when it shoots you it explodes, but the goblins don't actually use it to its full potential.
Over there, a mounted crossbow.
Oh, that horn. Yeah. Or I could just run straight at them. Yeah. I'm gonna deal with this guy first, because he's just gonna be a dick. That was closer than it needed to be. Maybe again a touch overconfident. Or maybe it was just skill. Sod off. Also the fact that you can just uppercut them if you get too close with a bow. As you dealt with.
You're caught between the hammer and
Alright, just dealt with. Oh, they're still running down here. I don't think they started doing that yet. Right. Yeah, this thing is just... Oh, I'm so out of shape using this weapon. Alright, well. It's all done. Who's still alive? Is there someone up here? Oh, hello. Let's see if we can take his head clean off. Oh, yes! That was a good shot.
Enemy archers on the high ground.
I feel that there's too much of a disparity between heroic and normal, given how easy this is going. I hope it gets considered. I mean, I could just tone it down and like not use any. Son of a bitch, you're still alive. How? There you go. Yeah, I guess I could turn it down and not use health potions. but then I would just naturally regen through Ardriel's little bubble of happiness. So
This
yeah,
should prove useful.
I guess I'll just play how it's supposed to be. I don't really want to make this more difficult than it realistically is. I mean, I know when it's going to get difficult. It's next mission and the mission in Gundabad, because you know apparently Gundabad's a bitch. I say apparently, I know it is a bitch to get through. Look at that. Oh, I don't want to go bathe in there. It's real filthy. It's probably the most disgusting looking one I've ever seen, but okay. It's not actually the most disgusting, I've seen worse, but it's just the shade is awful. Right. There is going to be a troll in here, and I am really not ready for this kind of shenanigans right now, so I don't even know if I'm giving these two better weapons. I'm just giving them to clear my inventory. Oh, I'll get 35 armor. Yes, please. Alright, I'm not ready, let's go.
A troll! Be careful!
Oh, look at this guy. He's thick. I bet he's packing as well. Although he's probably ugly or whatever. Girthy boy. Come here. Respect your thickness. Oh, that was too close. Yeah, this is trolls are really easy to deal with, even when there's two of them. Oh, this is only a cave troll. You fight mountain trolls and armored trolls, but you also fight snow trolls, which are like the cave trolls are the toughest, or are the least tough. Then you get just normal mountain trolls, then armored trolls, which I believe are just armored mountain trolls, and then snow trolls are literally the toughest. They eat other trolls basically. But on the plus side, we get some sick kills, like cinematic kills when we get to Gundabad when we're killing mountain trolls. Oh, this guy's really, you know. You see, I know this is normal, but even on easy, it would still take a really long time to kill him. But once you get to playing this game through for like the third or fourth time, it's you can kill him in like 30 seconds with swords that do like 400 damage plus all the fire damage that they have. So it's pretty nuts. I'm actually going to get the evasion skill just because that is extremely helpful for when these two monkeys decide that they want to succumb to the constant harassment through the goblins. Here we go, two elven boys. Yeah, we beat a troll. How much? I also love how you can view like little stats. You can see where the AI is like what they use, because they use so much more skills and stuff. But then look at the damage difference: 33,000 versus 10k combined, 10.5k combined. Yeah, you know, you could do this mission, you could do this whole playthrough on your own without the help of these two, but it would be a lot harder. And it's nice to see that the AI, whilst it doesn't carry you, they are essential in their own way. They're more defensive than an offensive AI. Instead of something like COD, where it's just dumb AI, or don't even get started on F1's AI system. But yeah, these lot definitely help you. I mean, Farming just kind of does his own thing. Ardriel's the most useful, obviously, for reasons I've explained already. And we're not going to listen to this conversation. Like, well then, you be a troll. Let's go deal with Why is this? It's good to see that the F1 shark fin has come back on this guy's helmet. Anyway.
I'm here. But what?
Yeah, basically we're going to go off as a group, and we're going to go kick some ass for about 10 minutes until these two decide to fuck off on their own mission and go somewhere else instead of just a direct route to the Citadel.
Agreed. He is. No, he.
If we are...
Very well.
Alright, let's go.
us!
Stay close to us! They have
Alright,
a mounted
another mounted crossbow.
Take cover! We will take care of the machine.
Right. Oh, bastard. Alright,
Look sharp! Goblins attack!
never worried. Just hop onto this guy, give him a little good old whack. Oh. He's actually stuck inside the machine. I need these two to sod off actually, so I can kill stuff. Jesus Christ. It's so brutal. Why is it? Could you imagine if this game came out now, it'd be cancelled in like 2 months for being too brutal, or like Goblin Lives Matter guys. Technically Elvish Lives Matter. Everything was so much simpler in Lord of the Rings.
The ruins are amazing.
Yeah, we all get
streets and
along, well,
pathways.
if we all get
We will
along,
search
obviously
this
the
way
elves
while
and
you
the dwarves
three
hate
try
each other,
another
but that's
route.
okay
We will
because
meet at the Citadel.
Farron and Legolas are just adorable together.
Someone man that mounted crossbow!
Alright. Come on. Also, if you all lot hadn't caught on to the joke when I said Goblin Lives Matter, obviously, you know, that was supposed to be a joke. Please don't kill me. I'm supporting like everything. Even though I'd rather just live in an isolated village, an isolated house surrounded by like a mile of densely packed trees where no one can bother me. Because, you know, introverts.
They're coming down the wall!
Just sit. Have a pet dog in a nice wooden cabin somewhere. That's my ideal life, really. It's just middle of nowhere, don't have to listen to anyone's problems. Have a dog called Fido or something, because cringy, cheesy names. That'll be my pet. We can go with deer and
They're coming from all sides! Watch your back!
I'm gonna call these two back now because I don't want to get molested from behind. You son of a bitch. Yes. I need to get back on this thing because otherwise it's not gonna. Okay. See there, that line, we strike as one, that should be the motto for everyone. You know, we all get along, please. All 50 subscribers here, get the word out. We should all get along, stop being a bunch of bitches. You know, for the sake of my own personal sanity, we can just be happy together. I feel like this is going to turn into a very political episode of let's murder a load of goblins and then talk about the world's issues, but hey, the day doesn't go by where, you know, the world's issues aren't prevalent enough. Is that everyone? Let's see everyone from this side. Okay. Come on, camera. There we go. Oh, mine.
Unedited now!
Alright, first time we're encountering an orc, and these guys are powerful. I don't want to go in there because we literally have the fucking equivalent of terrorist goblins lurking around the hallway. Okay, well, like I said. So are you. There you go. Hashtag Goblin Lives Matter. Gotta keep him safe. I'm keeping him safe because if he goes back, he'll just get enlisted in going to kill poor Frodo. Probably not. I can imagine Agendaur's look like Mao or someone. Why are you following me down here? Fucking Farron's gonna go play whack-a-mole with that shit. Jesus Christ. That beard, though. That is a mighty beard. I bet he's like Chuck Norris and has like a third hand in there, just waiting. Alright. Let's go find the terrorist goblins. And I absolutely hate them with a passion. There's that one there. Here they are.
I see something over there.
There you go. They literally run at you, wanting to blow you up. And it's the most terrifying thing ever, seeing like a horde of these running towards you. And if you miss one, that's it, you are S'd in the B, really. It's, but luckily they give you loads of arrows, so
This should prove useful.
I guess it's a good trade deal. You know, I get arrows, you get death. Seems fair. You die for what you think is right, and I get stuff. I'm not gonna complain. An iron shot shoe. Oh, forgot about that. Luckily, when they explode, they take like anything like close proximity with them. So, yeah, that's all. I get a feeling that this video is going to get demonetized because of all of the slightly controversial things that maybe said. This controversy has been said. Right. Oh, okay. Definitely wasn't close on shooting that out. I don't even think I was on the gun. I think Andrew got it. Anyway, look, are you ready for some OP stuff? These guys gonna he's gonna hide his crossbow in one of those bad balls. Bad balls.
Over there, a mounted crossbow.
Luckily, we've got exposition 1 and 2 on our side to help us. So, oh, +1 will. Yay! I need to get that necklace to do my work. 3 strength. I thought it was going to be taken. This recording's covered up to about an hour now, so I don't know when I'll stop it. Coming through. That was too close. Hello. What's up here?
Servants of the enemy, beware!
That's a real shame. I know, mate. It sucks, doesn't it?
No enemy missiles can pierce this shield.
You're dead too. That's a real shame. Hello. Any more of these games that I need to kill? Got a big glowing stick over there that I can go play with. It's gonna be called my fun stick. Right, let's go with. Right.
There's a lever here.
Come on. Let me pull the lever. There we go. Look, defend yourselves. Conveniently, the gate will jam. Oh, wow. It's almost like they put this mounted crossbow here not for the enemy to use, but for me to use when all of these fuckers come charging over. Welcome to D-Day Simulator from the German perspective. Hello. Had it? Yeah, that's it. Oh look, there's 2 gates there. I wonder what's going to happen when the gate this is temperamental gets opened. Can you guess what's going to happen? Because I think it's going to be pretty simple. Just go collect all of the... I'm just not going to even think about that. Just ignore it. It's fine. The little birthing holes in the ground for the Ningus for goblins. Alright, well look, the gate closed and we're trapped. Shock.
The gate closed behind us. We're trapped.
I know there's some little twat that runs across here and I want to get him.
Don't see a way to reach it.
Oh, hello. Ah, you know what? He's just vibing.
Here they come.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave him. He's just
Let us
happy.
stand and fight
Oh,
together.
his friend's there. He's been for a swim, he knows what's good.
These creatures are more formidable than those we've faced.
We've killed one of them and you're like, these creatures are more formidable. Preemptive decision. Yeah, they seem formidable, don't they? I'm going over here because it's safer.
Agendar's minions!
It's convenient how they put this bridge here, isn't it? Or this walkway rather.
The creature brings fire.
Oh,
On your guard! There are yet more of them!
haha. Oh, shadows. Oh, can we not? This is both sides, and I'm literally having to focus on one side. Seems like they've got it all under control. Yeah, all under control. Never worried. Right, who's next?
The numbers are against us!
We strike at one.
Today we outnumber an enemy force. Shit. And that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Well, since we'll go through this and nothing much is really gonna happen apart from me making a bridging that's all nice, perfectly nice and decent bridge. Let me know what games I should play through. Probably like try to do like no damage ones, or just like, you know, let's plays, because that's still a thing. Yeah, I got a couple in mind that I want to do. I mean, I bought F1 2012, I've made back to uni, so I guess I do that at some point. If I really wanted to, just make myself something kind of mad. But there's stuff like old James Bond games I could do. Old Battlefields, I got plenty of stuff. I might even subject myself to a Skyrim playthrough as a mage, but I will really, really have to be on some seriously strong trucks for that. There's no way in my right mind am I gonna do a Skyrim playthrough as a mage.
Up here, friends.
Oh look, they've come to help us. Thanks guys.
One moment.
Make sure not to refer to you as Pointy anymore. Oh, there's been some interesting jokes here. Can't wait for the comments. Elves are the best characters though. Why are you against elves? I don't think elves are just twats really, but whatever. I need to get a new sword because this one's going to break soon. Unfortunately, you can't repair halfway through a mission, which is kind of annoying, but oh well. Oh, I want to skewer this guy that walks up here. Come on. Hello. Oh, there we go. Oh, I didn't skewer him. Aww. I know that I did it once. If you hit him in the head, he actually stays hanging up there. It's kind of funny. As funny as it can be when you've shot someone in the head with a charged arrow, but whatever, I guess. Look, it conveniently fell and gave us a path. Wow. Move.
There's a lever here.
Come on. Definitely grabbing hold of that lever, whatever. Is he clear though? Because look, I am getting the feeling that this gate right here is going to get closed, and you know we're stuck in here. We can't go that way because there's a wall, and we have to go that way because you know the big penis is over there that we've got to go to. Where's Ratatouille? Is he already gone? That sucks. There's a rat that runs across here, and every time I try and make friends with him. And every time I fail. Oh, that's a decent bow. Keep that. Time to sell all the stuff we don't need. Which is literally everything. Two-handed stuff we don't need. Don't need either of these. Far too many pairs of shoes. Should have probably sold the other shoes. That would have been more efficient because they've got less wear on them. But whatever. What's this? Ore clicker. Plus 25 stamina. Plus 50 melee. Duration is that 2.5 minutes, or is that 2 to 5 minutes? I don't know. Whatever. Actually, I'm gonna focus on getting. I can't even get a new sword. Alright, well, armor it is then. Looks like that's it, actually. Yeah. Alright. I'm not gonna bother selling any more stuff because we're not gonna pick up that much stuff before the end of the mission. So, I said the end of the mission. We're not even inside like the main citadel compartment. Like we get through. Yeah, we haven't got into those walls yet. Don't know. Will I make this episode like an hour long? You know what? It's already over now. We'll just keep going.
They're coming right for us. Cut them down. We strike as one. More of them. Look out.
The sensitivity in this game, the only gripe I have with this game is the sensitivity is really weird. In the way that it starts off slow, but it's very unpredictable. Oh god, the sounds. Have a day.
Servants of the enemy, beware!
To me, mount the. There we go. Ay. That was stupid. Where the hell did you? What kind of knife is that?
They attack from all sides!
I'm gonna get these guys to come defensive again because they don't want to sat in the middle of nowhere. That missed completely. I swear I saw something moving. What are you trying to kill? Just make sure none of the sappers get through and fine, because they're literally the most annoying creature in this game. Oh, you're even worse. This is not the way to deal with you. Mount! What's up there? Oh, that was amazing. Jesus. Luckily, the height difference means that they can't actually hurt. That didn't kill him. I mean, it's like, yeah, I survived the little blast, and then it gets absolutely spanked when he hops up. I think that's it. Yes, good. The elves have come back to help us. They heard the absolute shenanigans go. What have they been doing, actually, whilst we've been getting touched in these little I don't even know what you call them. Little arena thingies. Courtyards? Courtyards. Yeah, I wonder what they've been doing. Absolutely nothing. What do we got here? Plus 5 will. Oh wow. Oh, we're not gonna get trapped, luckily, because this gate's open, and yeah, not long left of the mission, I think. Maybe half an hour. Oh, yeah, you need to kill this guy. Come on, die. Die before, yes. Oh, that's gonna cost me killing him.
You face a ranger now!
I can use my invisibility power to run into his little bubble of happiness. I shot you in the eye. How have you not like committed the extinctions yet? That's not good. It's me. Kill you. Thank you. Yeah, never worried. Sorry, what? No. Andrea is quite a new level of fucking memeage right there. How do you... Oh, you're still stuck with this guy, I see. Oh, what's up?
Servants
Oh,
of
that's
the enemy, beware!
I mean, I've been recording this for like an hour and 15 minutes now, so... My YouTube stamina is... Look at that, good stamina also. Haha! Jokes. Which I should have gone in here this amount of health, but no. Stairs on this game are the biggest enemy to me. Oh, that went well. We've cleared the what is... Are those the outer walls or the inner walls? Or what would you class it like? We've cleared the section between the outer walls and the inner walls. So that would be I've cleared the outer walls. Yes, because a castle works from the outside in, I think. Because now we're going into the citadel, which is the same. Yeah. So we've cleared the outer walls, now we've got to clear the inner walls before we can actually get to the citadel. I wonder if warinthenorth.com actually still has stuff. You know what? We're going to check this. I am curious. When was the last time warinthenorth.com posted something? Let's go check this. It's not available. That sucks. Well, rip. I was kind of hoping there'd be stuff posted on there. But, oh well. I'm getting distracted reading. What is it? Oh, look, something to do with Chernobyl. Great. Well, we're dead. You from the E-cars, Chernobyl exploding. Has the world fixed all of its political and social problems? Absolutely not. It annoys me that we can't sort all this out.
There's the citadel.
People can't
just
get
up
along.
ahead.
It's the most infuriating
there
thing
yet.
ever. Like,
Stay
fuck
close.
me with the 21st century, and we can't even get along and be nice to each other. But then again, we're in the 21st century, we can't
Over
even
there,
make like a
a
decent
mounted
F1
crossbow.
game, so or a decent game in general. How is this? God, that is the worst. He didn't want to hit me. He knew he didn't want to hit me. Luckily there's a shop quite close. The shop... Darn.
You face a unedited!
Aw. He did a wave. Yeah, there's a shop in there, so
Bring down the fire bearers first.
I can get a new sword, hopefully. And now we've got to try and take out all the fire bearers. That was far too close for me.
This will strike you down.
I'm gonna let them attack me. I should not let them attack me. Come on, look there. What's this guy? He's just level up time. You just look so angry all the time, does Eridan? Chill, man. Get a stun arrow because they're always quite useful. Constantly on fire.
Look, the gate is opening.
No. I need to kill him first. Oh, try. No, you lucky son of a bitch. This is happening.
Stand and fight together.
How did I not take damage from that? I think I might have just like been poking my bow through the There we go. Yeah, I think I might have just been poking my bow through the bubble.
Face a ranger
But I
now.
wasn't actually inside, so the explosion just sort of circulated around in his protective shield. Right, onwards. The shop is not here. Ah, the shop's closed, though I know that. Because, yeah, literally that's the door to the citadel, so literally we just have to wander around here. And the shop is closed. I swear there was a shop here. Am I just going insane? Oh, is it over there? It might be over there. Oh man, I'm confusing myself now. Oh, I ain't right. That's got more durability, but that one's the better one. Oh, both of my things are low on durability. Okay. Yeah, if you're wondering how I decided which was better, this obviously has the damage values. They can range from the bow doing 135 damage to 171. So this has a lower damage value of 9. So its minimum roll is 9 lower than the warrior's bow. However, its maximum roll is 18 better, and it has a lot more durability. So yeah, I'd always go with that one.
On the high ground.
Okay. I know there's a sorcerer that appears here, so we're gonna try to deal with him. Yep.
He summons reinforcements.
Come on.
Face
Yes.
a unedited now.
Sucks to be you. Sucks to be me. Shit. But this is also a good thing. I don't think those things hurt you when you're rolling, unless they detonate like right on top of you. Even then, I don't think they can. So. Right,
Coming through the ceiling.
I'm gonna move from here because I know that a bunch of goblin sappers come down from these walls. I can just provide long range support to these guys.
The creature brings fire.
Yeah, we'll just back away a bit. Here he is. I mean, I'm not getting in the fight, but it also gives me opportunity to do with these guys easily. Oh, he's come to play. He's dead. Far in though. Assuming everyone. That's all of them. And we've got a couple of gamers coming in.
Now we can get through the gate.
Oh, this is an easy kill. Nice. Easy clap.
Let us continue on.
Where is shop? There is supposed to be shop here. Am I actually going insane? I'm gonna have to go back and check because I swear there was one. Was there just a chest? I thought. Alright, I guess not. 13 durability. Hopefully there's something in the chest up there that I can use. Otherwise the fight with Thalzog is going to be interesting. By interesting, I mean really, really annoying. Nope, just got some Arnold boots. Fantastic. A new pair of shoes, just 126 actually. It's good. Alright, well, I'm not going to skip this bit because this bit's important.
Agandawa must be within. Then that is where we must go. The way is barred by a powerful magic ward.
Can you break the spell?
Perhaps, but it will take time and concentration.
Oh,
You'd
right,
best get
I've just
started.
managed to spill
We'll
so
guide you
much
while you
water
work.
over me from a closed bottle. Fantastic. Right. I'm getting myself away from the defensive thing. Such a poor joke.
We must protect the sons of Elrond from this attack.
Servants of the enemy, beware!
Right. I should probably stick close to Eladon now, really. Although dealing with this other stuff's not too much of a no, we do have a couple of evil things we can use. Oh shit, let's get this guy.
The elves are vulnerable. Keep the orcs away from them. Let us stand and fight together!
Gosh, shit, I can't deal with that guy. Let's go. Oh, right, balance that. Thank you.
Unedited now!
The only reason I'm so worried about these is like they don't do too much damage, they do quite a bit of damage.
They're still coming!
The issue is that a troll appears, and if I aren't able to get the attacks off with Belaram against the troll, it seriously comes me. Luckily I picked up the stone arrow. I should have finished with that orc, because he's going to get back up now. So yeah, I've got the meat street guy, and that's just basically an easy win.
On your guard! There are yet more of them!
Servants of the enemy, beware!
I think they come from both sides this time, so... Oh my god, yep. That's probably a misplay not to go for the other guy, but this guy's distracted. Die! Bitch. Okay, well, yeah, they haven't lost half the health yet. You see, the the massive issue here would be the just the amount of enemies if I was still on heroic. Right. I'm going to use Belaram here only because it's considerably easier for dealing with the troll, and it keeps him occupied for a bit.
Death take you all!
I just come on, go for me. Ah, the boy.
Face of Dunadan now!
Yeah, don't get distracted by me. Thank you. Ah, the boy. Alright. The thickness is dealt with. What are these two doing? Oh, just a single goblin? Wow, two really soon.
They're retreating!
Yeah, right, I'll start that with.
There. The ward has been removed.
Come quickly! The doors are open!
Here we must separate.
Oh, can you not follow us inside the walls, Belaram? That's a real
We
shame.
best. May fortune.
Yep, thank you. I know where the shop is. Oh, I've been such a monkey. The shop's not here, it's on the other side of the bloody walls. Nice meme. All of us fell in battle. That's the first, actually, I think, for any checkpoint that we've got to. Right, an hour and a half this recording's coming up to. Oh, this mission's taking longer than I thought. Although, to be fair, the mission's only really taken, like, an hour and 15 minutes, maybe? And we are at the end, basically.
I'd say we've been a pretty good distraction.
Nice sarcasm there by Farin. Reduce wear by 300%? Yes, please. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous. Only 5 durability left on my mace. Never worried. Not really even cutting it close, I don't think. That's a good thing. If you're running around just like selling everything that's like really low on durability, it's because there are blacksmiths that can increase or like repair stuff for you. So I'm gonna get rid of. I'm gonna keep the health potions actually. Not because I think we'll need them, but because really, oh, that's so not useful. Oh, armor it is then. I should actually probably save some of this money for when we get to Sarnford, which is where we're going next. That's our like next little place we go to, like in between missions to like resupply and stuff. But we've got quite a bit of money actually. It will probably have over 2 grand by the time we finish this mission. Right, well this is going to be annoying because that's on 5, that's on 13, and it's better. Gonna have to equip that then.
Stay with us!
Oh, these guys are just too rapid. Look at them running with their swords out. Did you teach never to run with sharp things in your hand? God. Does Elrond teach you guys? Alright, let's go make this absolute chonko of an orc. Andrew is very well camouflaged for this mission. Bright white clothing, nice. Oh, look at this.
Tharthog, what is happening out there?
It's Daddy Agendour.
How many? Not many, but they freed the eagle. Fools! Now our presence here will be revealed. Is this the best your rabble can do? They must be great warriors. Bloody-handed elves, or some of those filthy tarts. I don't care. Find them and kill them. Call out your guards. Don't let them escape.
Know my guard and be quick about it!
Look, we're going to ignore Thalzog and go straight for Ragandauer. It's all going well. You know, everyone's sneaking across.
Kill the intruders!
Oh look, we're trapped. Wow, wouldn't have seen that one come in. That's the weakest horn I've ever heard.
No! We must not allow Agendour time to escape. Go on. We will deal with his guards.
Alright, 16 arrows.
Chieftain of the
This
Orcs
is
of
definitely
Mount
not going to be
Graham.
enough.
Chieftain, huh? Good. I'm tired of dealing with lackeys.
The same man. I'm gonna take a lot of health. This guy is gonna wreck us, and he probably would have wrecked me on heroic. I'm gonna save my arrows for all of the charge shots that we have. Unless I can pick up some items here. Yeah, 6 arrows. Where is he? Oh, he kind of that's fast though, thick. No, he was not paying attention there, that's bad. So the fact that he's just like slicing his own orcs in half is quite amusing. Did he really just jump over my arrow? Charge the shot, charge the shot. I'm gonna charge the shot. I just don't have power, fuck. The time I actually need to use a power potion. I was too close. There we go.
Thalzog is slain.
I'm playing this far too, like I'm trying to use as little health potions as possible. Just to really gain so much energy for myself. Even though I'm not really saying much, I'm not really finding it all difficult. It is difficult in this mission. Whilst Thalzog is tough, he's not like unkillable. Why would you have your mouth open when you're killing them? You're gonna get nasties in your mouth.
They may need our aid.
Alright, that's everything we got. You know what? He can do whatever he wants to do, he's earned a rest. Somehow these guys are standing up to Agenauer, which is interesting.
You should have fled Middle-earth with the rest of your cowardly kin, while you still had the chance.
We flee from nothing, least of all you, lackey of Sauron.
Fools! I am the right hand of Sauron.
The fact that they're taunting Agenauer, and he's only like...
And your mongrel father hauled before me in
he's only using one
chains.
hand.
You will do nothing. Your
He's too much of a
plots end
gamer.
here.
My work is only just beginning. Do you think you two alone can hope to stop me?
They are not alone.
Don't look for your guards. They won't be coming.
Fortnost means nothing. You haven't won anything here.
He's escaping!
I cannot hope to follow him now.
But I can.
Yay, the budgies come back. You know, you could at least try and shoot him down with the staff or an arrow or whatever.
Sorcery of Sauron! This is no natural storm!
Obviously not, he continues to fly into the storm. And this eagle's so smart, he knows what's good for him.
I can no longer see him.
It is no use. He has escaped us for now.
Yes, but you cannot be blamed. It was bold of you to go after him alone.
Alright, well we're not going through this
Indeed.
this goodbye
If
of
only
saying goodbye to
Your
the elves
duty
and to Belaram.
Yes.
Because
your-
unfortunately,
My thanks.
well,
As for us,
the two elves are going to
I
go
believe
off
we
to
also have a
Rivendell,
duty
and we're
to
going to meet
inform
up with
our
them
allies of all we have learned.
after the next mission.
It was Halbarad the Ranger that sent us.
And Belaram's going back to the
Should you find
Grey
Halbarad has no
Mountains,
pressing need of
I
your
believe,
services,
to go be with
I would
his
urge you to
his
make
kin.
your way to Imladris. We may.
We will
So,
keep.
yeah, that's it. I think you know what, we'll head to Sandford actually. So I'm thinking for the videos, obviously we had to do the introduction, but I'm thinking we do the mission, end in the place where we go next. Or like end at the end of the mission really. So I'm only gonna go wander around Sandford, repair, get ready for the next mission. We don't need to know much about Sandford. We literally just talk to the king that we went to Fortnost, ask him how his how everybody is,
Then what would
how they're doing after the Nazgul attack,
Perhaps they.
you have?
I sent to.
or Ring Wraith attack
From
rather,
which
is probably the more correct
were to
term to
follow
use.
the Downs are just...
And he's given us a mission. He's lost 2 of his
You
rangers,
have my thanks.
Lewin and Kalarin, and they went off into the Barrow Downs. And I'm gonna say this mission I hate for 2 reasons. It's quite tough, and it's also kind of.
To be off again, are you?
I don't really
Well, I
like
have a
it.
few
It's not scary. It's just a bit unsettling, really, because you don't really hear too much about this. For Lord of the Rings, it's very out of character. But anyway, so yeah, we're going there next. Oh, that's a good sword. Actually, we should probably see which is best before we can start selling stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna get rid of these because Belaram's not here and we don't really need them. I'm gonna go. I will keep the potions. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll have to see what the Barrow Downs is like this time around. It's not too bad. I don't think it'll be... I think it'll be a difficult mission, but I'm not overly worried about it. Anyway, oh, wait, we should enter his shop actually, see if he's got anything good to buy. I want weapons actually. Decent bow. So I can buy that. He's got some very good weapons though. You will take this. We'll take the new bow, obviously. Dual wielding axes, and they've got decent durability on them, so yeah, that should be good. Don't really need to buy anything else. I will sell these first. That's actually a good cap, even though it's got 1 less armor. It's 1200 though. Am I really lacking anything? That's 40, 20, 76, 53, 19. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna I'm gonna save the money. I'm thinking ahead here to
Baradan, my friend.
the end of this mission where we go to Rivendell, and they've got a load of good stuff. And we're gonna need a lot of money for that. So I'll need to buy quite a bit of stuff here. Actually, saying that, yeah, we can get some new leggings and new boots. We got the money for it. No, we don't. Okay, we can get some new boots then. Get rid of these ones. Right. Yeah, that's all we can really do actually. Do they need repairing? No, sweet. I think got 60 durability, but whatever. There's a mirror here. Apparently they've got one in every like town, but I haven't really seen it. Or you know, it'd be nice if the headgear is off. Do we change how Eridan looks? I like the face. Stop moving away so I can actually see your eye colour. Yeah, brown is probably better. I'm gonna make Eridan look like me, except blonde. Oh wow, we're really rocking it with the Faramir haircut, aren't we? What's closest to my hair at the moment? Probably that. Oh wait, I didn't have a beard. Oh, you can have a mustache. 70s Eridan. Yeah, we'll go with that. Stop clicking A. Hair colour. I don't know if there's really one that's close to my actual hair colour. There isn't. I guess brown, that's close enough. Alright, there we go. Everyone's looking fancy. We'll talk to this person, because you can get missions from some of the townsfolk. Basically, this guy's been stabbed by the Ringwraith Morgul Blade, and he's going to end up turning into a wraith.
An herb.
So we're going to go find some King's Foil.
It must grow.
And we get to pick that up in the Barrow Downs, so we're going to go pick that up and hopefully save the guy. I'm actually going to have a wander around whilst I just talk about, so, like, just what I'm going to be doing in the future. Obviously, we are going to do what I'm doing here, which is do a mission, and then wherever we head to next, obviously this is going to be the exception, because you know, we had to go through Bree and stuff, but for the future episode, we will do the mission in the Barrow Downs, and then go to Sarnford, not Sarnford, to Rivendell, and then that'll be like the second episode done. So pretty. Hello. Little hobbit hole in the distance. That's cute. It's far out of town though for a hobbit. But yeah, so we'll do that, and that's where so this episode will end when I've stopped looking around and just seeing if I can find anything else that I haven't found. A grave there, Pepe Sag. Yeah, what do I think of Fortnost? I like Fortnost as an opening mission. It's a very good opening mission. It's relatively easy, but also difficult at times, so you got to work for the completion of it. And it sets up the story quite nicely. Am I excited for this next mission in the Barrow Downs? Absolutely not. But yeah, we'll do that in the next episode. If you did enjoy this video and you like the look of this game, and you're excited for more, please do leave a like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments whether you think I'll actually manage to die this playthrough. Obviously, I'm aiming to not die once, and so far, I've done it once, but that was on Heroic, so I'm not really counting that. And also, let me know if there are any other games that you think I should do. What I'm thinking of doing is some of the old Battlefields. Bad Company 2 and Battlefield 3 are two of my favourite. Maybe some old Call of Duties, doing like no damage playthroughs or just like challenges in those. I might do a playthrough of some of the old James Bond ones as well, some of those games, because James Bond is kind of iconic, and even though the games are pretty crap, they're still fun to play, and this is all what I want to do, just fun, casual games. So I'll catch you all for some more Lord of the Rings War in the North content very soon, and thank you so much for watching and sticking around for this hour and 45 minute long video. If you've made it this far, please do let me know, and I'll catch you all very